We're working on the triangle choke, Sankaku Jime, from the top position. Pretty basic approach you see in a lot of grappling with a gi. You can do it no gi, of course. But the guy is just training on it tonight. We'll just do some video here of it. And Kelvin's working with Ken here. And you can see he's hooking and rolling back. And we'll parse this out so we can see the various parts of the choke as the guys are training on it. And I'll move from team to team here as they train on it. And the idea is you pull and see you drive one knee in deeply. See that left knee in this case. Okay, and Ken has now hooked his other leg in and rolling to the side. And he wants to straighten that leg out. So Kelvin's helping him. Kelvin's very good at the triangle choke. There we go. Now with that left hand, with your left hand, Ken, pull his arm tight to you. Just grab his arm, pull it tight to you. There you go. And cinches it in nice and tight. And you can see the triangle happening. Sankaku is triangle in Japanese. And we are working that, and we'll cover some main points here of it as we go on. And we'll work in here. Okay, we'll see some of the other guys here. All right, Big Jake's doing it. Now Jake has short, stubby legs, and he's going to make it work for him. So as you can see, he's grabbing the top, he's rolling to the side. Now what he's doing, he's trapping, and look how he has to pull a little more and extend his legs a little more to make it work. He might not be able to put the bottom of his foot into the back of his knee as we prefer to see. And I'll come over here and you can see Kelvin do that. See how he's trapping his top foot there, his left leg, the top of his foot, his left foot in the back of his right knee as he's pulling there. And he's also tied Ken up very well with his right arm. Wave your right arm there so people can see it. Oh, he's got a nice, what we call a judo key lock, and he's trapped there. Show that judo key lock real quick there, Kelvin. Right. So you've trapped that. See how he's holding that? And he pulls it. See how he traps with his right arm, and he feeds the gi, the bottom of the jacket, what's called the suso, or the bottom of the jacket, the apron of the gi, into his right hand, trapping Ken's, in this case, right arm. And with his other hand, he's going to grab the elbow where he could grab his wrist, and he cinches it in tighter, and he forms the triangle, as you can see right there. And it's a very strong triangle. Okay, we'll let the guys keep drilling on it. And this is just a practice. We're just taking videos here of the guys working out and working on Sankaku tonight, enjoying it. Okay, he starts with a good control. See how he sinks his left knee in at the shoulder, and he rolls to the right. We'll show a little bit more of that in a moment here. Ties up, and you can see the finished triangle. Okay, we'll pan over here. Now you can see the left knee dug in that TJ's got in onto Jake, and he's pulled it in very nice and tight. Okay, so in this case, he sunk his right knee in, gets the left knee hooked in there, rolls over, finishes out there. Nice trap there. Okay, you don't have to do a judo key lock as Kelvin was doing. You can just trap the arm. You want to trap both arms. You want to trap the bottom arm and then pull the top arm. So you can see the right knee hooked in there. Now Jake, let's show this where, see how his left foot digs in. His left heel is probably trying to touch his right knee. It may not happen, but he's trying. Okay, now with his hands, he's going to grab the belt, and with his other hand, he's going to grab the arm, and he's going to roll to his left side, just onto the side. As he does that, he shoots his bottom leg, in this case his left leg, straight out, and he feeds it in, as you can see. Now, Jake, go ahead with your right hand, just pull that and cinch it in tighter. Okay, and there you have it. See how you see the triangle is formed. So this is the traditionally called the Yoko Sankaku Jime, or side triangle choke or strangle. Dig that in. You can see how he rolls to the side, and he catches it, feeds it in there, and catches it. We're just working. Tonight's a light practice, working on skills, and that's what the guys are doing here. Pick these guys up a few more times, and we'll stop the video. See, Ken drove that in with that left foot, that thigh, or that upper thigh on the knee. or the shoulder of Kelvin, and he rolled to the side. See the triangle? You can see the nice form there. Okay. Ken, when you do that this time, drag it. Okay, stop there for a second. See how his left knee, his left shoulder, not his shoulder, pardon me, his left thigh, upper thigh, is on Kelvin's right shoulder. You can see that right there, okay? Now, that's trapping it. And come over the other side. The right leg is hooked over Kelvin's arm, actually. And go ahead and take the roll. Way to go, Ken. Rolls to the side. He forms the trap. Now, yeah, what you want to do, okay, Ken, be sure with your right arm, underhook his arm there, and just grab your own gi if you want to. There you go. And the other one pulls, and that cinches it in tight. Okay, there we go. So again, we're working on different levels of skill, and this is a good way for you YouTube viewers to see how you're learning Sankaku from the top position. So he starts from the ride, catches the near wrist. That's very good. Ties it up, and you can see there he did a nice near wrist ride. He tied it up with a judo key lock and performed it well. Do that again, Kelvin. It's a good move. Right hand cinches in, forms the key lock. See how he ties it up, rolls him over, cinches it in, and he finishes. Nice triangle. Kelvin has used this fairly often in judo competition. He's scored a number of ippons with this very move itself, so he's quite good at it. We had him show the other guys tonight a little more about it, his variation of it. So there we have the Sankaku Jime from the top position.